the man, the seeds, and the land.
Tonight,
The future is agriculture.
Stanley, West McPherson, August
One solution.
16th, 2016. You can call us here live at the studio on Pegasus, Time Warners. Area code 607-272-0319. You can call in. You might have something to say, or you might want to get in on a discussion tonight. So you can call in live. But if you miss tonight, you can pick our broadcast up on Wednesday night at 9 p.m. or Thursday at 10:30 a.m. or Sunday at 3:30 p.m. But you can catch us tonight. Also, if you have the internet, Wi-Fi, you can catch us on YouTube. You also can catch us on Facebook, or you can catch us on Google. We're on there, or Vimeo. We're on all of these social media networks. We're in Canada, we're in Quebec, we're everywhere. So you can catch us. Or you can email if you want to show a link to you. You can send me your email, and I can send a link of the show right to your email. Okay? So this is how the way you can get to the show. You can watch it. You don't have Time Warners, go online. We're there. I can send you a link when I upload it. By all means, get it, because it's what matters at the Roundtable. Also here with me tonight, co-host Milton Webb. Milton, how you doing?
I'm doing great, Sam. How you doing
today? Good. It was some disturbing news I was reading a couple of days ago, and it was about this involves everybody that got a fingerprint.
Oh, yes.
It involves that the United States been holding out on us, did not let us know that France is not the one that deals with the fingerprint system, but it's Russia. And Russia is defiant towards the U.S. And I had a reporter that I was dealing with. I wanted him to get back at me with more information on that, but what I got is disturbing, and it says that all our fingerprints and all of checks and balances and everything that someone can use, they said Russia holds that in bay. Russia holds the system, and Russia made it. Russia developed it, and France bought it from Russia, the system, and when they bought the system, they sold the system to U.S. Now the U.S. is using the system, but the real author is Russia. And Russia is right now, Putin do not like the way the U.S. has done this voting system. Okay, they telling them to investigate. They said it's a fraud going on, and so right now Putin is mad. He's a defiant. So now they're threatening to come through the back door with this fingerprint system. They saying Russia can come in through the back door on us with his fingerprint system. That means that he can be anybody he want to be. Okay, and that disturbs us.
Well, you see, the whole thing about that is, it's like, if Putin can do that, I mean, if Russia was the founder of that system sold it to France, France should have said to the United States, and they might have now, I'm not saying that they didn't do that.
Right.
France should have told the United States that, you know, Russia's the founder of that, this fingerprint thing. Everybody now, it doesn't make a difference on what it is that you're doing. They want your fingerprints.
That's right.
If they can get your fingerprints, they can get anything you got. All right, your ID, your name, your mother's name, your father's name, all your brothers and sisters, uncles, aunts, and cousins. They can get all of that. And the thing about that is, it can be bad for us in the United States because we went and did the fingerprint thing. So we need to be careful, like we said once before, spreading things too thin.
That's right.
You need to be careful on the things that's happening in this country and the things that people are trying to put down. It's not a question of, are we safe anymore? That's not the question. The answer is, will we be safe? That's the question.
That's right. That's right. And you know why? You have to say that because when you look at that, the first thing you look at is like, where do they keep our fingerprint? Where, what system, what database is in? And then can someone distort it through the database? Or can someone say that, well, I am that person, and they already got the fingerprint to match the name, to come over, okay? Now, anybody can use this. Your enemy can use this. Now, the reporters got to the U.S. agencies, whether it be the FBI, the DEA, whether it be the NSA, CIA, all of these agencies right now are hush-hush about this. They're not talking about this because really these are the agencies that use this system.
Right.
And so they're not saying nothing about it because right now they don't have the upper hand. Okay? And so out of all of the secrecy, that they have, it seems like it's idiot secrecy because they don't have the authority right now. And it's not sitting in the balance with them. And so they're not saying nothing. They mum's the word.
Yeah, well, when you sit there and you look at it, Stanley, people don't want to say too much, especially when they're wrong.
Yeah.
And I come to find that it's wrong for them to let everybody take these fingerprints and then they put them on a drive. If they're on computer, anybody can get them. Anybody can hack it. Anybody can get your ID. Anybody can come over here from Russia or anywhere that Russia sold your fingerprints to and be you. All they need is your fingerprints. They can get your social security number. They can get anything after that fingerprint. Now, if they went at your social security first, they couldn't get your fingerprints. But if they mess around here and get them fingerprints, they can get your whole life. So what's stopping them from doing anything that they want to do with our fingerprints? So in the long run, you always wonder about, well, wait a minute. Are they hacking me? Yeah. Is there anything on my computer that can say that they can do this? They're doing it.
Yeah, they're doing it.
This is why you have identity theft.
That's right.
And this is the first sign of it. And when people steal your identity, they're just messing with your credit cards.
Yeah.
All right? Now, these people here that got your fingerprints are messing with your life.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. And they got everything that they can be you, okay? And they can be an imposter, all right? And they can get a long way and real far with the fingerprint. They can get further than you think they can get with your fingerprint, okay? And so they can come over, even if they can have an identification. They can have phony cards, but if they have a fingerprint of you, and it goes through the database and it registers as you, hey, listen, they came over, and they'll be as you, an imposter. Somebody said, oh, no, the fingerprint, no, we checked the fingerprint. It was him. See, so you got to check this out. You need to know this. And they're trying to keep hush-hush about this. And I was emailed the reporter, and I told him, get back at me with more information on this, the real deal, the serious stuff, because I know he was on the story. And I was trying to get to him before they try to shut him up. Because, believe me, we need to know about this. Who has the fingerprint? Who has this system? Who can use this system? Who has this system been sold to? Has it been sold to Iran? Has it been sold to our enemy? You see what I mean? You got to look at this now. You got to go. You got to, check this thing out. who has the system been sold to, okay? Because right now, money, okay, is a motive right now. So you got to check things out, find out. Don't be an enemy to everybody because, hey, your enemy can come in through the back door on you. You know, so this is really disturbing news here that we have found out.
Right.
And the people do not know about this.
They wouldn't go know if we hadn't said that. And for the people that's not listening to the show, they don't know. For the ones that are listening to the show, spread the word.
Thank you.
Because when it comes right down to it, you know, you think you're safe in your own home.
Yes.
These people can go out and commit a serious crime and put their hand on something, and you're sitting in your house watching television, and the next day you get arrested because they might have killed 4 or 5 people, but they got your fingerprints. And once they get your fingerprints, they can make your fingerprints, put them on their fingers for an indefinite time. It's just like a glove.
That's right.
All right, and all they got to do is go touch whatever.
Yes.
And there you go.
There you go.
Well, let us finger. The first thing they're gonna do is fingerprint you anyhow.
Thank you. That's what they say.
They're gonna fingerprint you first time. Well, this a match.
That's right.
So, you better watch CSI Miami.
Thank you. You better. That's right. You better watch some science here.
They
right.
be getting on it.
Yeah.
And the whole thing about it is, you know, they tell you these things in television. And a lot of y'all sitting out talking about, oh, that don't happen, that ain't true. Where do you think they got it from?
Where do you think they got it from? That's right.
Come on, sit there and be real about it. All right, we real. We gonna tell you about this.
Yeah.
If you don't listen, that's on you.
Right.
If you think it can't happen, that's on you.
Thank you.
But for all of y'all to know that we speaking the truth and we telling you straight up, look into it.
Yeah.
Look into it.
Go right online. That's all they gotta do is go right online. And you'll see it says Russia owns the fingerprint system, and you'll say France bought it from Russia and did not tell the U.S. Okay, it's there. All you gotta do is go right online and get it, and it'll come right up.
What's the site to that? What's the site to that?
Just go on MSG, or MSM or Google it up, either one, or Yahoo it up. It will come up. But when you put that in there, Russia owns the fingerprint, man, listen, you'll see Putin's face right on there, and you'll know that's his system, okay? And all of these agencies here don't want to say nothing about it, okay? We got the NSA, all these agencies, CIA, the FBI, DEA, firearm and tobacco. Everybody uses the fingerprint system because they want to catch somebody. They want to link somebody to something. So they use the fingerprint system, but they're the ones that are not talking because they're the ones that the system can be used against, okay? And so this is why they're not saying nothing, because somebody could come through the back door on them, okay? Using the same system that they got and they thought was secure. But it's not secure, okay? And the one who owns the system, can really do whatever he wants because it's his patent, okay? And guess what? That's Russia. So right now, a statement is being made, okay, about this. And so you need to check where do you put your fingerprints at? Or when someone tells you you need a fingerprint check, or when you sign up for this and you send us your fingerprint and this and that, you need to be saying,
Where does it go?
Where does it go? Who is this? You know, who is these people? What system is this? Who are you? You know, because they can be an agency that, guess what? It was sold to them just like it was sold to France.
Yeah.
So you got to watch that out too. Okay? So we're letting you know this is what matters, and this what they didn't want to tell you. Don't forget, the government doesn't tell you everything, especially if it's a pandemic. They won't tell you about it, okay? They won't tell you nothing that's serious, all right? So you need to watch, and you need to be secure and check things out, okay? And this is what matters at the Roundtable. Okay, so our job is to help you, all right? help you get more money, help you get a job, help you feed your family, but also to help you to be safe, okay? And fingerprints, we all have them, and you need to have your own. No one needs to have your fingerprint, okay?
That's right, especially when you're going for a job.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, when you're going for a job, that's the first thing jobs want these days.
Yeah.
We need a fingerprint.
That's right.
You know, so.
Or a polygraph, they want a fingerprint too. Oh, we think you lying, so can you give us a fingerprint and then take a polygraph test? None of that stuff don't mean nothing, you know? It's just to satisfy them. You don't know what they want to use your information for. This is personal information, you know? Fingerprint. You can link someone to this. You know, that's what they try to do with OJ. They linked him to his fingerprint here, their fingerprint there. See, this is what they do. They link you, put you somewhere that you was not over there.
Yep.
You wasn't there. Oh, but your fingerprints is there, so that makes you there.
That's right.
Your DNA is there, so that makes you there. Okay, so who put it there? Because I wasn't there. I didn't put it there. I didn't go over there. You know, so now they messing with your molecules now, your DNA. They taking it and they putting it where they want to put it at. So you need to watch these people, even in the government.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Because if you sit there and you look at it, anything that you do, all right, you need a fingerprint.
That's right.
If they take you down for a ticket or anything, they need a fingerprint.
Yeah.
You know, so when you sit there and look at it, your hands can get you messed up.
Yeah.
While they sitting in your pocket.
Uh-huh.
You know, this is not right, man. I mean, if you need a system, get your own.
Thank you.
You know, don't mess with somebody else's system. When you get a system, get your own, because you know, this just ain't right here. Because like I said, everything you do, they want a fingerprint.
Yeah.
So, hey, let's look at it for what it is instead of what people want it to be.
And the whole thing is that we looking at this far as using the fingerprint system. They don't just use it to give you a job, but they also use it to incriminate people. They use it to get people out of jams.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a crucial DNA system that is being looked at or being ruled or being falsified. But you got to check this out, is that this same system can help somebody, and if it's distorted, it can't help nobody get out. And if they was the wrong person, you can't help them get out because it was distorted. You can't help somebody, you know, free themselves because the fingerprint was distorted. Someone distorted the system. Somebody, you know, came in through the back door, messed it up. So now they can't trust it unless you have the person right there on site doing it, because the system itself has been hacked, okay? So now you have to check things out. And you guess what? I don't think you need to be putting your fingerprints everywhere. You know what I mean?
You keep them
or sending them anywhere. Or when somebody says send them a copy of your fingerprints and all that, you need to be questioning that, or be saying, listen, I don't think I want to do that, because you could be sending your fingerprint to the person that's coming over here in your name as an imposter. Okay? So you need to watch that out.
Or someone that's going to help him come over here. You got to be careful in what you're doing these days, because everything's not the way it looks to be.
Exactly.
So, you know, everybody talks about how good it is here in Ithaca. And it's good in Ithaca, don't get me wrong. All right? But, all right, they forgot to tell you about them taxes.
Yeah.
Okay? 92%. They forgot to tell you about that.
They're not telling you about that.
They're not telling you, you know, prices here are sky high. So be careful in what you do, especially when it's your personal.
Yeah.
When it's your personal, question it. Ask that question.
Yeah.
You want to know, it's your right to know where your fingerprints are going, how long it's going to be there.
That's right.
are you going to destroy it or are you going to keep it?
That's right.
You need to know these questions.
That's
you need
right.
to know these things, because if they'll tell you one thing and then do something else.
Yes.
That's always the way it is. But you need to know what's going on, because if something goes wrong, well, I talked to so-and-so, and whoever you talk to, get their name.
Yeah.
Get their name. So when something goes wrong, well, I talked to so-and-so, and they told me this was going to happen.
Yes.
And if they say, well, you didn't talk to so-and-so, well, how do I know so-and-so worked there?
That's right. That's
So
right.
yeah, you know, that's why I say get their name.
You need
so
to.
you always know who you're talking to.
That's true.
So when something goes wrong, you can say that name, because evidently that person ain't working for you.
Yeah.
They're working against you.
Or that person there that you got their name can be an imposter. An imposter, and they be, no, ain't nobody work here by that name. You be like, okay, well, at least I know that part. No, somebody was in there getting my information that didn't even work there, okay, by me getting a name. You went through your database and that person doesn't work there. Guess what? They was using my fingerprint and imposter, okay? So this is how you got to deal with people, you know, because you can't trust no one now, okay? No one, you can't, agencies, you see what they're doing. Fraud is everywhere. People are robbing and stealing, okay? So believe me, you better get your pen and paper out when you start calling and stuff. Write these people's names down, write the agencies, write what time it was, write the phone number.
That's right.
And then go online and find out more information. Is this thing legit or what? Because you need to know, because it's a lot of people, agencies are setting up like the real thing, but they're not. They're imitators, they're fraud, okay? And so you need to know that. So this is what we're telling you,
Yeah, so
and you need to do it.
and like Stanley said, make sure you write that number down, because see, if you call that number back and say, hey, I talked to so-and-so and so-and-so, and they tell you so-and-so and so-and-so ain't there,
Yeah,
then you tell them, well, where you think I got this number from?
right.
Oh, okay, I got this from your office. This your office number, right? Well, how long have you had your phones going on? And who was using your phone? So you better be careful in what you do out there.
Yeah,
All right, just check it out. That's all we can tell you, is to be careful.
yeah,
Because when it comes right down to it, some of these people are ruthless and they don't care nothing about what you going through.
Well-
They'll take your house, your car, your everything.
well, the scam is now, their scam is calling people, they're calling people now and saying, you got a criminal history, or you got a criminal case, or you got a civil case, and you got to come to the court, and you got to pay this money, and they're doing it to young people as young as 13 and 10,
Yeah.
and they're doing it to senior citizens, older people. They're doing it to everybody that they can. So they call your number, they get your name out of the phone book, they get your number anywhere, and they call you and make it like you owe them something, or you got a case, and they scare you and try to get you to pay money. Put your money on Green Dot. Put your money on this card. Send it here. This and that. These are scams. You know, these are perpetrators. These are people trying to prey on you. Okay, they preying on your family. They preying on you. Preying on your loved ones. This is what they do. Okay, and you need to know. Don't answer the phone, and don't be quick to get people your personal information. You need to question, who are you? What do you want? You don't know me. Don't give nobody your social security number. Don't give nobody your date of birth. Don't get personal information. Don't give that to people, okay? I don't care who they are, you know? And guess what? If you don't see them in person, then guess what? You don't need to be giving it to them, okay? So, but this is what the people do. And they got your information, your bank number, your bank cards. And guess what? They didn't wipe you out, okay? Quick hand-to-hand on the dial, and they didn't wipe your money out. When you call and find out, or go to the bank and find, where's my money at? Oh, somebody, we thought it was you. They had your number. See, so you got to be safe, you know, you got to be careful, because people was wipe your account out. So you got to, you know, check things out. And this ain't no game, because it happened to people already, okay? This is real. It happened already.
Every day.
I'm trying to keep you from it happening to you.
Yep, it happens every day.
That's right. You can call in if you want. Area code is 607-272-0319. If it happened to you, call in. If you know who it happened to, call in. Because somebody need to know that this is real, okay? Because it'll wipe out your bank account. your savings, your check-ins, just on you giving them your bank numbers, okay? And then they'll tell you, oh, you won something, this and that. Oh, put $75, put $100 on a green dot card, on this kind of card, on that card. If you won something, then why is you putting money on a green dot? Why is I got to send you money if I won something?
Right.
These are the scams, The biggest scam when I was little, it was clearinghouse. That was the biggest scam it was.
Public clearinghouse.
Public clearinghouse. That was the biggest scam. Oh, you won this, you won that. Listen, I'm 53 now. They still scamming, okay? Ain't got nothing. All they want you to do is send money. No, that was the biggest scam it was, okay? And then you got some more out there too. And they, trying to get your money too. Don't go for it.
You got a lot of them out there. I used to go out with this young lady when I used to live up in North Dakota, and they told her she won $4 million, but she had to send them $1,700 in order to get the money. So I'm like, it's like, no, that's a scam, girlfriend. Yeah. Like, even here in Ithaca, somebody sent Paula a money order from the post office, and it was worth, what was it, $2,000, $2,500? All right. We took it to the post office. We wasn't trying to cash it. We wanted to see the difference between that money order and the post office money order.
Right.
And that money order that they sent her was not correct. Because I called her on the phone. I said, Paula, where you at? She said, I'm getting ready to go downtown and cash this check. I said, what check?
Yeah.
And then she said, well, I got this check in the mail. It's a money order. I said, oh, no, girl, let me see it. Yeah, that was a scam. It was a scam. Yeah.
But you know what? This is what they do.
Yep.
So our time is up, and we're here to let you know, don't go for the scam, okay? And we see you next week. Good night.
A reverse psychology to think that agriculture is so low and dirty and dirty.
The man, the seeds, and the land. Till the side. The man, the seeds, and the land. The future is agriculture. The end revolution is upon man. One solution, cultivation. Put forward the seeds in the soil. Such a joy, Mother Earth have to smile. It bring the kyle, minerals and the land, the seed and the man. All of we could have the one. Agriculture is the solution. The land, the seeds and the man. Till the soil.
It's for every mind in town and country to plant a tree and save the economy, protect the environment, better future for a picnic, uplift for meditation, give clearer concentration.
Till the side.
People for know say I was here before them, because I'm the man of the past, living in the present and stepping in the future. The man, the seeds, and the land.